A group of people are attending the funeral of a wealthy man's son. Just as everyone is overcome with grief, the deceased suddenly walks out. This scene of the dead coming back to life terrifies everyone present. So who exactly is in the urn? The investigators proceed to examine the ashes piece by piece. Fortunately, the forensic team manages to find some bone fragments among the remains. Camille discovers a piece of sternum. To get to the bottom of this, the forensic examiner immediately runs tests using specialized equipment. The conclusion is shocking. The ashes contain remains from 2 bodies. Based on the degree of cremation of the sternum, the deceased is estimated to be around 80 years old. Then the intern finds a tooth fragment in the ashes. Testing reveals it belongs to a male in his 20s. This means the urn contains at least 3 bodies. The detective immediately questions Todd, who has seemingly risen from the dead. He claims to know nothing about the bodies in the urn. He explains that he had been staying at a rehab facility where phone use was prohibited. When he checked in, he didn't use his real name. As for why he kept his rehab stay secret, Todd explains that he currently runs a hedge fund. If his investors found out about his drug addiction, they would certainly pull all their investments. Hodgins re-examines the evidence from the crime scene. He quickly discovers that the syringe found at the scene was never used, yet the medical examiner had ruled the death as a drug overdose. It seems this examiner's job is now on the line. Angela creates a reverse computation program based on photographs of the deceased taken at the scene. Using humidity and temperature as variables, she calculates the stages of decomposition. By rewinding the decay process, she reconstructs the victim's face. The man is Odin, Todd's personal assistant. Todd claims he and Odin were very close, so he would never do anything to harm his friend. While reviewing records, the detective discovers a court restraining order, one filed against Odin by Todd's mother. Looking into the mother's background reveals she has a criminal record for fraud and theft. The mother explains herself. How can a mother taking things from her own son be considered stealing? But every time she tried, Odin would keep a very close watch. He even tried to kick her out of the house on multiple occasions. That's why she filed the restraining order against him. The police now have reason to suspect the mother killed Odin so she could freely enter the estate and take what she wanted. Suspicion then shifts to Todd's girlfriend, Amy. The reason being that Todd changes girlfriends frequently, which has made Amy deeply resentful of Odin. Under police interrogation, Amy first denies killing Odin. She admits Todd has had many girlfriends, but she never felt threatened by any of them because she believes she is Todd's favorite. Meanwhile, the intern finds another bone fragment, but this one isn't human. Hodgins needs to run tests on it. The forensic examiner discovers a suture line and fracture marks on the victim's occipital bone. This injury wasn't caused by thermal expansion during cremation. It was trauma inflicted by a person. Under magnification, tiny crystals are clearly visible scattered across the surface. Just then, Hodgins gets results on the non-human bone fragment. Testing confirms it's a small piece of narwhal tusk, at least 1,000 years old. Clearly, it's an ancient artifact. But why would it be in the urn? The only explanation is that Odin was struck with this object before his death. Coincidentally, an item has gone missing from Todd's secure vault. Research reveals the murder weapon is called the Chalice of Death. The rim of the chalice is inlaid with narwhal tusk. They learn that the only dealer capable of bringing the chalice into Washington is a man named Andy. Upon learning why the detectives have come,